Hi everyone, my name is Mary Beth. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to ask what epiphanies are they having. So we are going to ask both the divine masculine and the divine feminine on what epiphanies they're having in general and also what epiphanies they're having about each other. And please feel free to switch roles if you relate more to the other side, as we are all the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Also, this is a collective reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And this is a timeless reading, so when you click on this video, it is the right time for you. Also, if you're a new subscriber, you can just email me at twinflamealchemisttarot@gmail.com and let me know that you subscribed. And you can give me one question. You get one 10-minute free reading if you'd like. And so it works better with an open-ended question. But anyway, it's a 10-minute free reading for one question. And then I send it to you via private video. Also, the different types of readings that I have are 3 questions for $25, 5 questions for $35. Oops, sorry. 8 questions for $50 and 12 questions for $65. If you're interested, and that's in the description box below. If you're interested in a reading, you can just contact me again at twinflamealchemisttarot@gmail.com. Okay, so let's go ahead and ask the divine masculine. We'll just say in general at first. At first, we'll do in general. What epiphanies are they having in general? What epiphanies is the divine masculine having in general? Like, what kind of epiphanies are they having? Well, I found that interesting that popped out, so let's just leave that and see what that says. But in the meantime, we're going to ask for 2 cards. 2 cards. What epiphanies are they having in general, the divine masculine? Just in general. What's going on? 2 cards. What's going on? 2 cards. Oh, okay, yeah. Let me just see what this one says. Yeah. So they're getting, okay, so the epiphany they're having is that they are getting over this heartache and loss. So they're healing from that. So that is good because it's reversed. So that is very good. So, you know, this is the 3 of Swords. So they are healing. Now, we also have, I'm sorry if I could just get my nails to work here. We also have power reversed along with movement choices, decisions. This is the 2 of Pentacles in this deck. So the epiphany they're having is that they need to start making choices, you know, that they need to start making a decision on things, that they can't like just be stuck forever, that they need to start making some kind of decision, but they're not feeling exactly very sure of themselves with the, you know, power card reversed. They're kind of feeling a bit, a little scared, not very confident about it. But at the same time, they know that they need to start making some choices and that they are healing from their loss. But let's get another card. Let's get, yeah, let's use this deck. Let's get a clarifier. Why is this here? Why is the power card reversed with movement, choices, and decisions? Why is this here? Please, 1 card. Why is this here? Oh, they're trying to tell me something. Oh, okay. All right. There. Okay. Hold on. Okay, gotcha. Okay. So what they're telling me, it's almost like it's like they have to make this decision to heal their heartache and loss. But they're not feeling very strong right now. So that's what they're kind of telling me is that they're trying to make a choice to move on, and they're trying to make this decision to heal, but it is more based on this healing and heartache that they're trying to heal. We also have the crown chakra reversed. Now the crown chakra is about higher consciousness, spirituality, oneness. So they are not in balance when it comes to their crown chakra. And so they are looking to heal themselves in order to balance that out. They're not feeling very much, what are they telling me? They're not really in their intuition and spirituality. But let me grab another card here. Oops. Let me grab another card. What is it? What is this epiphany they're having? What does this have to do with? What does this epiphany have to do with, please? What is this epiphany? Choices. They're like, we told you choices. They want, okay, but what do they want to make a choice about? What do they want to make a choice about? Like, what is this about? What choices based on what? What kind of choices? What kind of choices are the divine masculine looking to have? Or what kind of choices? What are their choices? What are their choices? What is going on here? One card. What is this about? Being so we have individuality. Okay, so we have choices and we have individuality. That's so interesting. It's almost like they want to like figure out their own identity. They just want to like figure out who they are. Yeah, they're it's almost like they're kind of lost. They just want to figure out who they are. Yeah, they're as an individual, they're trying to figure out who they are as an individual, which means they're probably not in a relationship. They want to figure out, they want to be on their own to figure out what they need. Well, since this one moved, I'm gonna ask this deck. Can I have more information on this though? What is this about? What kind of choices and epiphanies are the divine masculine having right now? What kind of epiphanies and choices are the divine masculine having right now? And this, of course, this is in general. This is not about the divine feminine yet. We're going to do the divine feminine next. About the divine feminine, I mean. Huh, interesting. Appreciate the beauty and value of exquisite and small. That's interesting. It's almost like, so they're trying to appreciate the value in the small things. They're really starting to look into the small, like little things in life. They're starting to appreciate that. Like they're not looking to the grandiose things anymore. Let's see. Any other cards I want to ask about that? No, but we're gonna ask about the divine feminine next. Okay, so let's go ahead and ask the divine feminine. So in general, what epiphanies are the divine feminine having? Like in general, just in general, what epiphanies are the divine feminine having? 2 cards for the collective. For the collective, what epiphanies are the divine feminine having? Just in general. Yeah. So planning and decisions. So kind of the same thing. Making plans, making decisions, no longer waiting on results. I love that. So awaiting results is, so this is the 3 of Wands, is reversed. So no longer like saying, oh yeah, when is my divine masculine coming back? Or when is this goal going to happen? Instead of waiting on results, kind of making new plans and decisions at this time, like figure out, hey, like I don't know, like where do I want to travel to, or what fun things do I want to do or see, or like what do I want to do? So making plans and decisions, and so the epiphany you're having is you're not waiting on anything. Okay, great. So let's look at what epiphany is the divine feminine having specifically about the divine feminine. What is the epiphany the divine masculine is having about the divine feminine? And again, switch roles if you feel more relatable to the other side, by the way. Okay, so 2 cards. What epiphanies is the divine masculine having about the divine feminine? 2 cards. Yeah. So we have the solar plexus reversed, okay? So the solar plexus, that's all about willpower, self-esteem, confidence. So again, we kind of already saw that, right? Like not feeling very confident, right? The strength card is reversed, okay? Strength card's reversed. And so it makes a lot of sense that the divine masculine self-esteem is out of balance, okay? And does not think that they'll have victory with their divine feminine, does not think they'll have victory, but let's find out why. Let's find out why, like why. So why is the divine masculine not feeling very confident? Why is their self-esteem a bit down? Why? And why do they feel like they're not very triumphant with their divine feminine at this time? Why? One card, please. Why is this here? Why are they having this feeling? Well, that's interesting. Interesting. So they're not letting go of the past. We have the world card reversed. They are stuck. They are so stuck. They're so with the world card, it for me, it means that you have, accomplished, a cycle, and you're moving on to the next cycle, and you're evolving to the next cycle. And your divine masculine is not doing that. They're not evolving to the next cycle at this time. Something has to happen here. So so why this card kind of popped out is because it's like they're still getting over this heartache and loss. Okay. But they're trying to appreciate the little things in life, and they're trying to become more of an individual now, where they're just kind of being by themselves, and they're just trying to heal a bit. Okay. And but they are hanging on to the past. They are definitely hanging on. Now remember, this is a mirror, okay? So so if you're hanging on to the past, that might be why. Okay, so this is a mirror. So just be careful of your thoughts, because your thoughts affect each other. Okay. All right, but let's get more on that. I want more. So let's get another one. Okay, so what epiphany is the divine masculine having about their divine feminine? What epiphany is the divine masculine having about their divine feminine? One card. One card. Wow, the moon is reversed. All right. So, when I see the moon, it's like fear, illusion, shadows, and this is reversed. So that's, in a way, that's good, because so what they're telling me is that they're probably not working on their shadows. So, okay, so I scratched that, what I said before. I mean, I'm not saying there is no good or bad, but they're not working on their shadows. They're not doing the shadow work. So if they were to do their shadow work, they would understand why their self-esteem is low. They would understand if they just did the shadow work, okay? That's very important for the divine masculines. But let me let me do divine feminine first, and then we're going to get guidance on here. But that would be key for the divine masculine, to work on your shadows. So also, I am going to be starting a course soon that will be coming out next week. So, and one of the courses talks about shadow work, by the way. So I'm going to be probably Tuesday or Wednesday. I think Wednesday. I will talk more about this course that I put together, and to really help everyone. Okay, so divine feminine. What is your epiphany that you're having about your divine masculine? 2 cards. What epiphany are you having? What epiphany are you having about your divine masculine? What is your epiphany? And then we're going to pull some cards, pull some stuff out of the bag. Oh, interesting. That's very interesting. Wow. Oh boy, that is so interesting. Okay, so we have 10 of Swords with the 10 of Pentacles. Ugh, I can just get it up for you. We got the 10 of Swords with the 10 of Pentacles. Wow. I felt the same way. I did. I felt the same way. So it's almost like this painful ending, this very distraught, it like I know it like it's even though you know it's for the best, when the relationship ends, you still feel like, oh, like so distraught and like what did I do and what can I do better? And it's like even though you know it was for the best, like it wasn't working out, at the same time you're like, oh, but I know he's the one or she's the one. So at the same time, it's helped you it's helped you with this ultimate achievement, this 10 of Pentacles, right? It's helped you, like helped catapult you towards this high achievement. And I totally get that. It's like the breakup is what shined you into this diamond. Okay. And then for some of you who are in and out, it's like a constant like pressure, like a diamond, right? Like a coal under heat and pressure. And then you're out of the relationship again, and then you're forming more and more into this diamond because you're digging deeper into your whatever it is, like whatever healing it is, right? Because I always say your twin flame has no choice but to, mirror out of you any wounds that are inside of you, right? So we all know that. So your twin flame has no choice but to do that. It's always a mirror. They're always shining a light on your own inner wounds, and you're shining a light on their inner wounds. And so it's almost like you're having this epiphany, like, hey, this breakup was like for the very best. That's incredible. Okay, so now I was going to pull some of these because I would like more. So let's do the Divine Masculine first. Let's pull from the bag. Let's just like 3 for Divine Masculine. Just like a few for the Divine Masculine. Just a few. We'll pull one more for the Divine Masculine. All right. All right, let's see what this says. This one fell over here. Oh, that's interesting. All right, and let's see what this says and see what this says. Oof. All right, well, the Divine Masculine wants you to know that they want you. Just if you were in doubt, just know your Divine Masculine definitely wants you. And in their minds, they're coming back soon. That's what they're saying, soon. They are coming back soon. And then so Libra, so this can mean a few things. So maybe you're a Libra, maybe your counterpart's a Libra, and maybe you are going to be together in a Libra. Maybe maybe you're going to get together in the Libra season. So that would be October of 2021, or this could mean that you broke up in the Libra season. It could mean it could mean something that has to do with your other signs. Okay, so whatever it means to you, a Libra. It's a very balanced sign. It's about being balanced. But let's look at Divine Feminine, and I'm actually going to put this back, so in case it's the same message. All right, so let's pull 3 for the Divine Feminine. What else? There's 3. Yeah. Interesting. So, okay, very interesting. All right. So, wow, this is awesome. Okay. So, for the Divine Feminine, okay, we'll start with blocks. So, there are some blocks going on the Divine Feminine needs to be aware of. Okay. So, just know there are some blocks that are going on. You're being blocked between you and your, I'm sorry about the glare, you and your Divine Masculine. And I'm doing a course on that. So I go over every single block there is, so, and how to fix it. So just know there is some kind of block going on that you need to kind of look further into. It looks like you want, and so any Divine Masculines who are watching, your Divine Feminine wants engagement. Okay, they're not interested in dating you. They want engagement. There's no dating. It's like commitment. They want this commitment. And this is what I thought was exciting, is that a lot of you are already on the love vibration. So the reason why that's exciting to me is because you can have a good relationship on the love vibration with your twin flame. That means to me that you're already all the way up here at 500 in the 5D. You're already, so you've healed so much that you are possibly here in the 5D in the peace vibration. So that to me is very exciting because that is the whole point of this journey. Okay. All right. So now let's go ahead and get some guidance. Let's get guidance for both the divine masculine and the divine. What's the guidance for the divine masculine, please? We need some guidance. What's the guidance for the divine masculine? What's the guidance? And then we'll pull some initials in case, I don't know. It's sometimes just like an added like oomph, right? If your initials or their initials are in here. Okay, one card. I need one card for the divine masculine. What is the guidance for the divine masculine, please? What is the guidance? What's the guidance for the divine masculine? It's already manifested, right? So it says new desired reality is already present in your life. Vibrational alignment, astrology gives that. Yes. So just know your subconscious mind does not live in the future or past, and your subconscious mind is what directs your life. So if you're living in the past, which I know you are, because we have the world card reversed, this means you're hanging on to the past. You are not completing a cycle. You're just not. You're not completing a cycle. Okay, what does that mean, completing a cycle? Well, it means healing. It means doing enough of the shadow work to move you up to the next cycle. Okay, so, but your subconscious mind doesn't live in the past. It doesn't live in the future. Okay, so please know that it's already manifested on a timeline. Now that sounds weird, but this relationship's already manifested. So just know it's manifested. Just be in that knowing that it's already here. Okay, and then you'll see victory, because as long as you're living in the past, DMs, you are definitely not going to see victory. Okay, you got to live in the now. The subconscious mind only knows now, and that's what directs your life. Okay, but I'm going to put that back in case the divine feminine gets the same advice. So let's look at the divine feminine. What is the advice for the divine feminine, please? What is the advice? What is the advice for the divine feminine? One card, please. Go for it. It says, step outside of your comfort zone. Make plans now is the time. Favorable outcome alignment. That is so funny because you got the planning and decisions card. If I could just get it up here. You got the plan. So whatever you're planning and whatever you're deciding to do, the answer is go for it. I guess some of you are looking to travel. Some of you are looking to go out of your comfort zone or to do something different. I don't know. Maybe some of you are thinking of moving. Maybe some of you are thinking of changing jobs. Whatever it is, go for it. That's the advice. Beautiful. Okay. So now let's get messages between you and your twin flame. Oh no, I did say I was going to pull a couple of these. I was just going to pull a couple of, and then we're going to do messages between the twin flames. All right. So let's get a couple here of initials. I just want a couple. Just a couple. All right. So if your twin flame has the first name or last name with O, or U, or S, or I, or N, then you know what? This message is definitely for you. And then we have IOU. That's funny. Then we have sun. So some of you might be Leos. We have the sun here. Okay. I didn't want to pull too much because I just didn't want to make this into a big thing with letters and what everything says. All right. And there's sun. So maybe some of your twin flames have a sun, S-O-N. So you have S-U-N and S-O-N. Okay. So let's go ahead and get messages. So let's start with this one. Okay. This is from the divine masculine to the divine feminine. What does the divine masculine want their divine feminine to know at this time, please? What does the divine masculine want their divine feminine to know? What does their divine masculine want their divine feminine to know? 2 cards. Okay, so this is what the divine masculine wants you to know. First card is I felt badly for the way I treated you. You didn't deserve that. I felt badly for the way I treated you. Sorry. I feel badly for the way I treated you. You didn't deserve that. And I also want you to know your words linger in my mind. Your words linger in my mind. That makes total sense, especially since they're living in the past. All right, divine feminine. What does the divine feminine want their divine masculine to know? Two cards. What does the divine feminine want their divine masculine to know? Two cards. Ah. All right, so the divine feminine wants the divine masculine to know, I'm just doing what I have to do right now, which totally makes sense because, well, you're making some plans and the guidance is to go for it. You're making plans. And so you're saying, you know what, I just have to do what I'm going to do. I just have to do what I have to do right now. And then some of you are saying, I'm afraid to take that next step right now. Yeah. So, which makes total sense, right? Maybe you're afraid to take that next step because maybe you got hurt or whatever. And the divine masculine really needs to do some shadow work. And the divine feminine, yeah, go for it with your plans. Keep going with that. With that epiphany, they're saying yes. That's a big yes for that. Well, I do hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. Also, again, if you're interested in a reading, please look at my description box below. I'm offering 3 questions for $25, 5 questions for $35, 8 questions for $50, and 12 questions for $65. You can email me at twinflamealchemisttarot@gmail.com. Thanks, everyone. Bye.